Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. It's been a pretty lazy day for me, to be completely honest. So, I'm sorry for my appearance and and all that. I had a little group therapy today. It was good, and I had today I usually go to the wellness center and get my shot, but I didn't. My window's open a little bit, and I'm really thinking I should close that because you're gonna hear all that. But I'm sorry. I like the air. But anyways, so yeah, I today's the day I usually go to the wellness center and get my shot, but just like I usually have to like sandwich it right in between my first class and group therapy, and it stresses me out because it's in the same building as my therapy, but I'm always afraid that because I walk in and I basically get it. Like, I don't set an appointment for it, so I'm always worried I'm gonna be waiting. I'm sorry, the camera. I'm just holding the camera. I didn't feel like setting up a little thing for it. I'm gonna try not to shake it too much. I know I just probably did a lot because I wasn't thinking about it. But anyways, what I was saying is I yeah I am just always worried that I'm gonna like be in the middle. I'm gonna see if I can put this somewhere. This is not a good look. Okay. Um, that's right by the window, so I'm gonna close the window. I'm sorry, guys. This is just really all over the place. Yeah. So it's my dorm, my bed, my stuff. Yeah. What was I saying? I'm just always concerned that it's gonna like take too long and I'm gonna be late to my group therapy or just something. And I like to like sometimes change, and it's a long story, but basically I decided to switch my shot day from Wednesday to Thursday, so I'm gonna go try tomorrow either after my class, which is still like it's almost the same situation because I still have to sandwich it in between my class and individual therapy, so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out when the best time is though to go to the wellness center and get that done and what seems to work best. But I didn't do it today, so yeah. Just gotta remember to do that tomorrow. But this week's topics are not life updates, they're actually hysterectomies, so instead of telling you all about me, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about hysterectomies. So basically, I haven't had a hysterectomy yet, and I haven't really thought recently much about that or like the future of that. I feel so bad, my hair. Does this look weird? Okay. Anyways, I haven't thought a lot about hysterectomies recently, but there was a time in my life, not too long ago, like a year ago, when I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to get a hysterectomy probably. And I was really concerned about it, and one, like, I was having stuff with my period, my menstrual cycle, and I thought that might be time to get a histo or something, because I didn't really understand why with like testosterone and all that was happening. But we kind of figured things out with that, and also my endo gave me like a little my endocrinologist had some other things she wanted to try before worrying about that. So like we tried switching my shots from once every other week to once a week. We just like cut the dose, so it's like instead of doing 0.6 every 2 weeks, I do 0.6. I do 0.3 every week. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't go to my first class today because of reasons. I've kind of taken like a little mental health day today, but yeah, I did get 100 on my paper I turned in for that class I skipped today though, so don't skip, guys. But I mean, if you do skip, this is what one of my professors one year told me. He was my one of my elective professors. He was like, if you no he wasn't. No, my psychology. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. My psychology teacher told me this in high school, and then she just kind of disappeared. This video's all over the place, first of all. I've never had a hysterectomy, so I don't have any, like, real great advice to give about the surgery or getting that. I just want to kind of share my experience with maybe having, like, my experience with thinking I'll have to get a hysterectomy and how I felt about that and stuff. But anyways, what I was saying, my psychology teacher told me once that if you're going to skip, you can't just, like, skip. My psychology teacher in high school told me that you can't just, like, skip and, like, do nothing. You gotta, like, do something with your day, which for me, even just, like, taking a mental health day, that's, like, you know, and, like, I kind of, like, planned it so that, like, I can make sure, like, it's not important. All classes are important, but it's not, like, the most vital important class that, like, a guest speaker's coming, or we have, like, a group activity that I know of that we've already planned. But anyways, hopefully that's okay. Hopefully everything's fine with that, and I can make it up. This is the first time I skipped this semester, which usually I skip, like, well, in the past few years I've skipped a lot more than I should have. But I'm trying to do better this year. Doing well. Don't plan to be skipping much more. But today was just, I was up late doing homework, and yeah, I knew I had group. I'm trying to, like, focus on some mental health stuff and stuff that going to class would have made a little more difficult for reasons, and yeah, that's it. But anyways, and then my psychology teacher, that same one who told me that, like, disappeared halfway through the year, never came back. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, moving on. Hysterectomies. Yeah, I was, like, worried that I was gonna need a hysterectomy, but like I said, we changed my dose, and also my endocrinologist gave me these pills that I think were, like, some kind of, I don't know what they were actually, but whatever they were, they would stop my period. I don't know if they were, like, birth control type pills or if they were, like, estrogen blockers. But my testosterone levels were fine. That's the weird thing. Like, my testosterone levels were where we wanted them, but I was still getting my menstrual cycle, so I didn't know if that meant it was, like, about time for hysterectomy or something. How I personally feel about hysterectomies, I don't want another surgery, honestly, if I don't absolutely need to get one. After top surgery, I mean, just recovering from that, and I know it's going to be different kind of recovery, but, like, having never had a surgery before top surgery, I didn't really realize how, like, I mean, I realized, but you just don't, like, I don't know, you can't fully grasp how kind of toll that takes on your body. Like, you're being, content warning, but you're, like, being, you know, opened up. Like, that's crazy, and then sewed back together. Like, like, it takes a little bit of a toll on your body no matter what, and, you know, that happened with top surgery, and I don't want to be in recovery again. Recovering from surgery, you do have to be, you know, your lifestyle changes a little bit no matter what, as with any kind of injury. My finger's injured right now, and I can't, like, pick up certain things, and that sucks, you know? So, like, I just don't want to be in recovery again. And then also, I think I'm kind of giving up on the whole kids thing, like, biological kids, I don't think. But, you know, that's, like, a for real, like, that's it. And then hormones, I haven't been the best with my testosterone in the past. I'm doing good with it now, like taking it consistently, but in the past I have messed up with that. Right now I get my testosterone from free because of the military and, like, being a dependent on my dad, but I will age out of that, and I'm gonna have to buy my own testosterone, and I'm worried about, like, financially, like, you know, I don't know where life's gonna take me. Once I get a hysterectomy, I'm gonna have to be on hormones for sure. Like, there's no, like, you know. So those are the things that concern me most about a hysterectomy. Right now, I haven't been to, like, I don't know, whoever tells you that you need one of those, or that you might, whatever doctor that is. I haven't been to one, but so far, like, with my general doctor, my endocrinologist, there hasn't really been any talk of me needing a hysterectomy. So, yeah, but, I don't know, I've heard different things, like, of how long you can be on TV before you get a hysterectomy. I think really the important thing is to talk with your doctor, and, or if you don't have, like, a regular doctor, like, at least, talk with one of your, like, if you have an endocrinologist, that doctor, like, talk with your general doctor, or, you know, even sometimes there's different, if you can find like credible sites that have ways to connect with some doctors for free. I don't know how credible those are. Like, I've seen them advertised, and a lot of them end up like you have to pay later, but sometimes there are ways you can reach out and find maybe a nurse or someone who you could just kind of ask about that, or like, but if you definitely have like a general practitioner or like an endocrinologist, you can definitely bring that up, your concerns about that and possibly needing a histo. But I don't think, like, I've seen so many different time periods. I think it's one based on you personally, not on like a specific amount of time on I think it's less based on a specific amount of time on testosterone than it is on your personal body and how your body reacts and all that stuff to when you'll need a histo. Does everyone who goes on testosterone need a histo? Testosterone's kind of a newer thing, honestly. Like I mean, not testosterone. Like, the effects of testosterone on someone like me, just to use myself for example, they're not studied that well. Like, the studies about them, the research, it just isn't really there. This is kind of it. This is what we're learning from, I feel like, now, like experiences now, and people who are keeping track of things now, because before those weren't really kept track of. Those weren't studied because, we could get into a whole thing about that. But main point of what I'm trying to say is sometimes there's other options. Like, if you're concerned about a histo, there's other options, and I don't think there's any guarantee that you're going to necessarily 100% need one, like 3 years on T or 5 years on T or something. I think it's important to talk to your doctor, and if you do need one, just research, prepare. There's lots of guys who've had them, who've shared their experiences. You can find them. You can just do your research, be prepared. But at the end of the day, it's also gonna help with testosterone, because your body's not gonna be fighting back against the testosterone as hard, with like still producing estrogen and stuff as much. So it is what it is. This video, I'm sorry, I don't know much about histos. I just know, like, it is something that's always kind of in the back of my mind as a trans guy, and it's come to the forefront of my mind at different points in my life. So it is there. It's something I keep in mind, and that's just about all you can do. I just trust in the process, the universe, in becoming myself, and wherever that journey takes me. But that's about it, guys. I'm sorry that this video was all over the place. Like I said, today's just been kind of it's been a day. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to a LGBT group meeting presentation thing later tonight that we have every Wednesday here at my school. And I'm just gonna do some homework tonight and take it easy. Hope you guys take it easy as well. As always, stay strong, stay safe, stay you. I love y'all so much. Peace.